Hello and welcome to Staying Up with Cammie and Taryn. I'm Cammie.
And I'm Taryn. And every night, me and this beautiful lady here get to have a sleepover. But every week, we invite you to join us because we love you. Ha!
Did you like my dance to that?
I wasn't singing it. I was elsewhere.
Good. You can watch
Do you
it
ever
later.
let yourself have multiple thoughts at once? Like, not let yourself, sorry. Do you ever?
Honey, there's not a time in my life where I'm having just one thought.
Isn't that crazy? They say that that's not, that you can't do that. That you can't have multiple thoughts at once.
Sure. Maybe not at the exact same moment, but I'm going bing, 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 bing. I'm like
I was looking
machine.
at a book.
Yeah.
That's on my bookshelf.
Yeah.
While I was saying something, and
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was having two separate experiences at once.
I think your head and your heart can be in two different places. Like
That's so
you can
beautiful.
physically be here, especially because
Where's your fucking head, beach? Where's your fucking heart, beach?
my heart is always with you.
Where's your head? Where's your head?
It's just lost in space.
That's
in
fair.
the stars.
Yeah.
I think especially because like you know the intro, you know
Yeah.
what you're gonna say. It's like you don't have to use your brain,
Clockwork.
so your brain can be used for other things.
Clockwork.
We're in a different locale, which I feel like is constantly happening right now as we figure out where we want to be recording this little potty schmotty podcast.
If you're watching, you can tell. If you're not watching, you obviously can't tell unless you can tell that our voices sound
Maybe
different.
you can. Maybe we echo differently. Maybe you just caught a vibe and you're like, I bet they're in a different room.
vibe.
We are in Taryn's office.
Yeah.
Vibing out.
We're in my office. It's not very frequented by the Arnold Scotts besides myself. Of recent, Cam has been coming down here and enjoying time with me, which has been really lovely.
Well, I'm pushing to make this room our joint office / where we consistently record the pod. So I'm trying to put my feelers out there and see if I like it.
She acts like she's lobbying against a wall. I'm all for it.
Oh, no, I didn't say you aren't. I've been like, yeah, I think it'd be good to have this space, keep all of our podcast equipment down here, have it ready to go.
Yeah.
Like half the room is her desk and office and stuff. And then this half is like pull out couch that I'm sitting on that guests will sleep on sometimes. So this area might become podcast realm, which I think could be cool because upstairs I have to give up my office / closet because we're going to have a baby room eventually, which is crazy.
Guys, we've been talking about babies
nonstop
because we just hung out with my family this weekend, and who was there but a baby. A baby named Cody.
Niece. I love her.
She's our new niece. She's perfect. She's little. She's eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, we ended up with the two coolest nieces in the world.
You guys. Cammie with a baby. Next fucking level.
Baby, you didn't get to see the video I have of you in your Jets jersey. Rocking little baby, calming her down. It's, oh God, just kill me.
It was just so
cute.
fun. Like, we're having a lot of grown-up conversations lately, like big kid conversations. Like,
No, like scary big kid though. Like estate
like
planning.
we're fighting about money.
We're not fighting.
Not fighting, but I mean, we're having
With
like
who?
we're having like conversations that are like,
We're
you
getting
know,
like life insurance.
we got to figure this out. We got to figure this, and it's like a lot.
It's like, why do we need to figure this out? We're not gonna die.
And this is a complete place of privilege, and I completely understand that. But I've never had to like really think about money. Totally, growing up, I really never thought about it. So to think I never was like, do we have enough?
That's really nice.
Never one time.
Yeah.
Truly. And I am absolutely, now that I have lived my life, understand that is the minority.
But that's also really beautiful. Like I feel like you often feel like you have to acknowledge the privilege, and I really appreciate that you do. Like especially in our relationship, the different ways we were raised. Like I appreciate that you acknowledge it, but I think we should also appreciate like how wonderful that is. Like I don't think any kid should ever have to think about that, and I wish nobody did.
I mean,
but I think that's really cool.
And I'm also, it's like I miss out on the ability to be proud of my parents. Like I'm so proud of my parents. My dad didn't come from any money.
Yeah.
My mom kind of came from money, but she didn't get it. It was just like she was used to that lifestyle and then built it for herself.
Yeah.
But anyway, all to say, I never really thought about it. So now as an adult, I'm having to navigate these conversations where I'm like, oh my God, we have to like plan ahead.
Mm-hmm.
We have to plan ahead.
Yeah.
Which is so insane to say that I've never really done that ever.
Yeah. And I think we both operate in a similar sense of like, we aren't crazy spenders spending all the time, but I think you and I put the same value. Spilled coffee all over you.
Did I?
Did that shock you, what I just said?
Yeah.
I just think we're not
literally not because you said that, because you said we're not crazy spender, and then I kept thinking spendy spenderson.
Did I say that?
Spenderson.
Spenderson.
I actually don't know that you did. Maybe my brain just took it there.
I don't know. Maybe I did. It's not that we're insane spenders. I just think we put pretty much the same value on the same things, which is great.
Yeah.
So we've always been really in line in that sense. But I think the way we perceive money and spending is different.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a lot of those conversations, and like, it's just a lot of like, let's plan now so we can worry less later. Like, if God forbid anything was to happen to either of us, let's make sure that it's not a stressor for the other person or for our family, and that is just some heavy shit to think about. And I'm sure as somebody with health anxiety, it's not fun to think about. We're in these like,
that's not even a
big meetings and people
it.
are talking about us dying. That's not freaking you out?
Nope.
Oh,
My health anxiety has not been a part of it at all.
That's amazing.
It's more just like, it feels like such a burden all of a sudden. And I'm like, nothing ever felt like a burden. Like I've kind of cruised for so much of life. I've obviously had like tough times, and my mom having cancer, like small shit. That's not small. Hers was a good case, which I don't even, whatever. Hers,
as good as
she's okay and alive and didn't have to go through what many people have to go through when that's the case.
You feel like you've been dealt pretty decent cards.
I've been dealt lovely cards. And so now that it's like we're having these calls that are these big hypotheticals that aren't that hypothetical because this stuff happens is spooky. But all to get back, we went to my parents' house, hung out with the baby, who is our new niece, Cody, and she's so cute and so little and so squishy mishy. And it just, I kept thinking that God forbid they were to die, my brother and his wife. Like, we don't know that we're not the new proud owners of this baby. Like,
I think they tell you. I don't think you
I think it would be my parents, but also my parents are getting old.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I don't think that you just write that in your will or your estate planning or whatever you're doing. Well, when we had our meeting, they were like, next steps is this. And then you tell people, like, if you're to leave your house to a friend or your dogs or in the near future, kids, you then typically
tell them,
write them letters, or like I don't know if you legally have to let them know. I've seen too many movies where they don't know that they're getting it. So I think maybe not.
They're like, it's always people sitting in a boardroom and they're like, and Cody goes to you, Taryn. And they're like,
oh, but I'm not ready for a kid. And then now I am, and I'm in love.
But even today at lunch, we were talking about how excited we are to have a kid because we were just looking at each other take care of Cody. And it was like so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And we excel in different things.
Yeah.
Like I love to change a diaper.
Taryn was like, can I change a diaper? And I was like, ew.
I think it's so cute that they're just like,
good, you can change every diaper of our babies.
That's fine.
Wow.
I will change the diapers for our baby.
And I believe that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just think it's so sad that they sit there with their little poopy butt, and I'm like, oh my God, what a cute little moment you and I can share while I'm like holding your little leg and like cleaning you. And then they're like,
it really feels like the dogs when they're like can't take care of themselves and they have to rely on us.
Yeah.
But honestly, all of that made it feel like less of a burden having to plan the what ifs, which have felt, it almost felt like we're too young to deal with this. This is such a big deal. It made me feel like, well, we will have these. Right now, our only responsibilities are like our dogs and then how we divvy up any assets we have, which it's like, okay, just give them to our parents. It's fine. But I think
is divvy a word in the dictionary? Must be. Divvy.
No. But it made me feel better. It made me feel better that it's like, I am going to someday have a responsibility so much bigger than myself that, yes, this is so stressful and scary and annoying to do and spend so much money making sure that your loved ones don't have to spend money if you pass before them, which I'm like, we're the youngest in our families. We shouldn't be passing before them, but
who's to say?
It's just spooky, but it made me feel like, you know what? No, I am glad that we're taking on this burden and dealing with this because I don't want to put it on either of our parents. I don't want them to have to deal with that if they have to grieve us or our future kids. So it's stressful as hell and not something that I thought anyone dealt with. Like, I'm like, I didn't know that this was a thing we had to do. But I guess that's just like part of moving through this next chapter of life, that there's just these new things that you're like, wait.
There's just like new planning. You have to plan ahead for worst case scenarios. And as like an anxiety person, you like try not to do that. But then as an adult, they're like, you have to do that.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
It's just weird. And it's like talking about money in a really morbid way.
Can you shake my hand? We're going to be great teammates.
Yeah, we are.
We already are. But I think that like today at lunch, I don't have work today. And we went to the mall and bopped and shopped, and then we went to lunch, and we were just having a little chit chat about everything. And I just felt really, I mean, I always feel this, but I'm so excited to be a parent with you. And I like really trust that you're going to be an incredible parent.
Me too.
And
I trust you, not trust myself. Well, I trust both.
I hope you trust yourself. Yeah. I also trust myself.
I have my moments. I think I have a lot of fear still wrapped up.
What's like the main thing that you think you maybe won't be good at as a parent?
It's not that I think I won't be good at it. It's that I think every parent's biggest downfall is they think they're doing the right thing for their kid and it's not the right thing.
Totally.
You know, they're most of what parents do. Obviously, there's some cases where parents are just pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But most people that I know, the things that they have trauma from their parents, and every parent fucks up their kid a little. Like, it's inevitable, which is scary too. But the things where they mess them up, it's like they meant well. So maybe that means that I just have to let it go.
I'm like, I actually do think a lot of people mean well.
What are you talking about? I mean, I think a lot of people mean well, but there are bad parents out there that are just bad.
Totally.
I'm not talking about religious parents.
Totally. I'm saying that's a example of parents that are
like a
trying
parent
to
disowning
do
their
right.
kid might think that I have a deep belief that most people in the world think that they're doing the right thing. Even like evil, terrible people, their somehow twisted brain thinks that they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That's scary to me because it's like, okay, I might be thinking I'm doing the right thing and I might not be doing the right thing. So I want to keep that in mind.
Is there anything that you think might be that you think will be doing the right thing, but it won't be?
Nothing specific. I mean, I panic about anything. I'm like being too strict, not being strict enough. Like letting them figure life out. But maybe they needed more structure. Every kid's different. Like my parents weren't really strict with me, and I don't think I needed them to be more strict with me. Maybe they should have been more strict with my brother. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I actually think they were more strict with me than my brother, and we probably needed the reverse. Not that that's something that I think has caused anything in my adulthood, but I'm like, it could be little.
Yeah.
My brain just goes crazy. I'm like, there's literally anything where I'm like, yeah, that's the right way to handle it. But I guess it's just being open to it, and maybe we find a good like family therapist where it's like our couples therapy, but also like, hey, this is what we're dealing with I almost said our potential future kid's name. Anytime Taryn and I hypothetically talk about this future kid, we have a name that we love, which would actually be for our second kid. So it's funny we talk about it so much, but it's so hard not to be like so-and-so blank. But it'd be cool to find a therapist who is kind of an expert in that, where we can be like, we are so frustrated. Like we thought we were doing the right thing. We are instilling like making them stay in the sport.
Whatever. Yeah.
And they were like, what if the therapist is like, no, you shouldn't push them to be in this, or you should have pushed them harder. I don't know. I just get nervous of.
We're just scared.
We're just scared. I don't know. Anyways,
just to raise a whole fucking.
With that being said, let's drink.
Wow, what a beginning.
I know that got weird. We're like money, kids, and all.
But first,
Pee-pee of the week.
Yeah. Dude, I just realized that I had a dream last night that I sang, and you were like, honey,
I'm like, you
have to be a star. And I was like, oh my God.
I do. It's my calling.
And it was, my whole dream was me realizing that I'm a star.
What kind? Like a pop star? Like what vibe?
It didn't get that far. It was just like the whole dream was maybe
just like, wow, I have
20 minutes.
I have a gift.
Of me being like, oh my God, she heard me sing, and she was like jaw drop. Like, I know it wasn't that you loved me.
Yeah.
Like, it was that like you
really
saw
good.
talent.
Yeah.
Dollar signs in your eyes. You were ready to sell me.
I'm like, I'm really nervous for our future and money and our kids. So can you go be a pop star?
Buttery flaky.
Buttery flaky.
Okay. PP of the weeky. Who do we have? It's Mickey.
Oh, I was like, I don't know.
Mickey, you're so fun.
Oh my God, I love that you spelled it as Mickey, like Mickey Mouse, but it was
That's not what it was.
MIKKI. This PP of the weeky comes from our podcast reviews. Don't forget to review the pod. If you're listening and you're loving it and you haven't yet rated and left a little review, we would really appreciate it. That goes a long way in where we chart. And the more we chart, the more people hear it, the better we do, the happier we are.
The happier we are.
Okay.
This all comes down to
It's our happiness,
personal
guys.
joy. Yeah.
Just help us make money for our kids because we're stressing out about it. Just
Our
kidding.
little baby
Everything's fine.
blank
We're fine.
needs to go to college.
Yeah. Or not. No pressure. No pressure.
But also some pressure, but also no pressure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about that one. We got like
Dude,
20 years to worry about that one.
I mean, college might be the new high school by then.
Oh, who knows? Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm going to spiral. I like this one because it read like a review on the back of the book.
I'm in a spiral.
We were in Barnes and Nobles. Barnes and Nobles? Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble.
Noble. I was like, something sounds off.
Yeah. It's called
We
the
were at
Nobel's.
Barney's.
It's called the Nobel's Peace Prize.
Yeah, I thought so. We were reading books, and I was reading a lot of the back of the book. So when I went
we
to
were
find
reading books.
we were intelligent, and we were reading the books, not the whole book, just the back and the inside of the sleeve. Anyways, this little PP left a review, and I thought that it sounded like a little thing you'd read like from Times review of the book. So I thought it was cute. It says, "Sleep is for the weak." Who needs sleep when you have Cammie and Taryn? Oh my God, you did this. Hold on. Taryn, I recorded it, and then did you do the audio and copy the file?
No, I just did voice to text.
Yeah. Oh, she did voice to text, and it says Cammie, Kami, and Terrence, which is kind of funny.
Did you know
So-
that someone called me Terrence for an entire summer and I didn't correct them because I was so embarrassed?
Why didn't you correct them? Terrence?
Yeah, we were camp
Hi,
counselors.
Terrence.
We were camp counselors together, and every time they went Terrence, and I heard,
And you're like, Terrence.
I was like, it's basically my
Did you-
name. It's just at
Yeah.
the end it gets plural.
Yeah. Did you like trick yourself into thinking that they were saying Taryn?
Nope.
Like you were embarrassed.
knew
to be
it was
like,
Terrence.
It's Taryn, and they were like, I am calling you Taryn.
I just let it go. I just couldn't even confront it because I was like, and then it gets too late, and you're
Yeah.
like, I can't fix it now.
I can't even fault you on that because I would 100% do that today.
Anyway, what did Mickey say?
Okay. Sleep is for the weak. Who needs sleep when you have Cammie and Taryn staying up late just got so much better. I'm absolutely obsessed with these two. They're fun, relatable, and just plain entertaining to listen to. My girlfriend and I are listening together and will not stop until we've heard them all. So keep episodes coming and we'll listen forever. Thanks for keeping us up. That was cute in the way of like, thanks for keeping us up. Like they're staying awake. Like they really get it. The girlies get the vibe and this is the vibe. So
Thank you.
thanks, Mickey. You're the best.
You are the
And
PP
shout
of
out
the
to
week.
your girlfriend.
And you know what? To the next PP that leaves a review that makes us go, wow, I'm going to send you something.
What are you going to send them?
I'm going to send them one of the baseball hats
From our wedding?
from our wedding.
That's cute.
That's
a
what I'm gonna
great
do.
idea.
We gave all our guests wedding hats that I designed, and we worked with the 47 brand, which is my favorite hat brand. And they say AS, Arnold Scott, and 33, our favorite number.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch left over, and we've been I've been thinking about selling them, just like putting them on a merch store or something, selling them. Don't know that we're going to do that. But our next PP of the week, we are selling.
Sending. Sending, not selling.
Oh my God. All I can think about is money.
Someone leaves a review and you're like, that'll be $25.99.
No, you leave a review. I'll pay for shipping.
Terrence
I'll
really
pay
trusts
for
my
all the
money.
shit, and it will get to you, and you will wear it and be happy.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know how you reach out to them on the reviews, though, is the only issue.
Whoa. Once you leave a review, then DM us on Instagram and tell us you left a review.
Yeah.
And if
Genius, baby.
Okay, great. Great.
Okay, baby. So what are we doing today?
Today we are playing a game of truth or drink. The reason,
Spooky.
I know, very spooky. The time of the day. This is terrifying.
There's a lot that's scary
There's-
about this.
Being honest, telling the truth.
Telling the
Terrifying.
truth is scary.
Uh,
Drinking scary.
Look, Cam and I talk all day, every day. We know a lot about each other.
It's true.
So we thought it didn't make sense for us to come up with the questions.
No.
We left
I
it
wouldn't
to the
even know what to
peepees.
ask. I wouldn't know your secrets. If
I know.
I wouldn't know how to find the little sneaky things in there.
So we asked our peepees on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, please do at StayingUpPod. And y'all, we basically put up things that say, hey, what should Taryn ask Cammie? What should Cammie ask Taryn? And that is what we have for you today. I have not read the ones that are being asked to me. Cam has not read the ones that are being asked to her.
No.
So it's a true surprise. What are we drinking?
What are we drinking? We have a little mezcal as always. Basel, one of our favorite brands. Oh, hefty.
Okay. Well, so the thing is, we're too old for a
pour.
shot. We're not shot girls anymore. We've gotten over it.
Have you played Truth or Drink?
No, but I know you have.
I have many times, especially in the like YouTube collab days.
Yeah.
Most of them were with Amy Ordman. Shout out Amy.
It was a staple.
It was a staple. We did it every couple months because we had fun. Y'all had fun.
That mezcal smelly.
Yeah, that's intense. I just got fuzzy up my nose or mezcal up my nose. I don't know which one. Oh, definitely hair that's stuck to my sweater. Sorry. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Anyways, let's just get to it. We used to like do shots often.
I know.
And that's crazy. Taryn and I were like, what should we drink? Because it can't just be we're sipping on wine. The stakes are too low where it's like we could just skip every question and have a sip of wine and have like a glass of wine by the end of this and really
just be thankful.
Love that. Yeah. And be like, I want some more wine. So we decided to kind of like split the difference.
Yeah.
No shots, but we are sipping on some nice mezcal.
And it's going to be a meaningful sippy. I think.
I don't know.
I think it can't just be wet your...
Let's wet our whistle.
But no, hear me. It needs to be more than wetting your whistle.
But right now, let's just wet our whistles. I sound like a minion.
Wait, you sound like you're rolling your R's, but you never can do that.
I got better at it. Hold on, wait. No, the pressure's going to get to me. Hold on.
Say frijoles.
No, I can't say anything. I just have to... No, never mind.
No. Say frijoles.
No. That's not how I can get it. No. The pressure is on too much. Listen, I really want to learn Spanish, so I have to figure out how to roll my R's or I'm going to be...
Pick your glass back up and wet your whistle with me. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Chin
I
chin,
hate when people
baby.
say chin chin.
Do you?
We'll get there. Hold on.
Oh, it smells great. The problem... Okay, that's fabulous.
Yeah.
The problem, though, is... It is a sipping tequila, and it's not big sips. It is a wet your whistle kind of like.
It's a mezcal.
I know, but whatever.
Get your terms right.
Sorry, I knew you were fucking saying that to me. But it's kind of like you let it coat your mouth.
Yeah.
You let it sit. Like you're not supposed to take a gulp of this. And I love that we're chasing it with coffee.
Honey, hear me out. I never said a gulp. I just said a bigger sippy than what I know your sippies are when you have mezcal. You just put it right on your little lippy. You're like,
no, I don't.
Yeah.
I wet my whistle.
I know. Why
get it in there?
Oh, wait. What did I say I hated? Chin chin.
Chin chin.
When people say chin chin, it feels like they're trying to be chic. Like chin chin, everyone.
Well, if you say it like that, for fucking sure.
What about this? Chin chin. It still gives that to me.
Well, both of those are weird. Say it natural.
Chin chin.
Go to Cheers Me.
Chin.
Just try it.
Chin chin. say it to me.
Chin chin.
Yeah. I'm like, why don't you just say cheers or many of the others
Salud.
that aren't chin chin? Okay. Are you ready?
Anyways, I'm going to ask you first.
Oh, wait. Before we start, the reason that we're doing this is A, it's fun. B, it's fun to hear what you want us to share.
That is fun. I'm reading some of the questions. I was like, you guys these are funny.
There's going to be similar ones. I know it.
For sure.
But C, I walked myself into this question without an answer, which I thought was really fun.
Uh-oh.
C is that you should always be getting to know your partner. And I hope that there are a few things that I don't want to share with you, but it will be fun to figure out which things are off limits.
I don't have anything I don't want to share with you.
It's more just like others.
Yeah, there's nothing that I don't want to share with you. If anything, I'm like, I know topics that you like don't love to talk about or hear me talk about, where I'm like, it's not that I have nothing to hide or hold back from you ever.
Well,
it's more of just like, you're not going to want to hear that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Ask Tare. Okay, so I was going to organize these so they weren't all like, all the beginning were too intense at the end, but I didn't. So we're just going to go in the order that I wrote them down from.
Okay.
We also posted this on our Instagram story. So if you're not following Staying Up Pod.
I already said that.
You did?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
When?
At the beginning, I did.
I'm wasted.
She's wasted. Shit,
I wasn't
she's
listening.
lost.
Sorry, baby.
Okay, go.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, side note, parents, siblings, anyone listening, stop.
Okay.
You're going to be glad I said this. Fuck, marry, kill. My mom.
Okay.
Your cousin. Which is hard because is it real cousin or is it cousin Bobby? Taryn's dad. And it does say in parentheses, sorry. So they at least knew that this was disgusting to ask and horrendous.
So I could strategically just...
You're fucked. Your mother-in-law, your cousin, and your father.
I would fuck my cousin.
Now, of course, you've been begging to.
Kill your mom and marry my dad.
You burned that bridge with my mom so fast.
No, I don't want to speak about your mom in any other way.
You could have
I don't.
killed cousin. Oh, then you have to fuck.
Then I have to fuck your
Oh
mom.
my God.
Yeah. And that...
Wow,
that,
you want to kill my mom?
I don't want to kill your mom. I love your mom. I think she's great and she made you. And that's lovely. But I will not be speaking about her in any other way, nor do I want to do any of the other things with her. I don't want to marry your mom and I don't want to F your mom. I know my dad. I'd marry my dad. We would just never be intimate. And he would just be my buddy all the time.
But then everyone would know that you're married to your dad.
It would suck. But marrying my wife's mom might suck more.
That's fair. Okay. Good
Cool.
job answering it.
Easy. That's truth.
That's maybe one you should have skipped.
Fuck, marry, kill my exes.
Oh, I think I have this one on there too. Can you say who the exes are?
Let's go
Am I?
E.
Well, they're not gonna. I'm not telling
Okay,
them.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
I mean, if we're speaking in code, they're not gonna follow along. But that's fine.
Okay, fine.
They can sleuth it.
Fine. My last
No, we don't need to say it. Well, just like your last one right before me.
last one right before me.
Okay.
My college one.
Your college sneaky link.
And college boy.
Okay, so we, just to remind people, this is perfect because you saw us last week talk about our coming out stories. So you know that Taryn's big experience with a woman was in college, the girl that she was like living with. So that's one of them that we're doing. Yeah. The guy that she was...
Can we just say their names? This is so silly.
Well, you made me bleep out his name in the last one.
Oh, I just said it so intensely. It's go.
Fine.
Okay.
The guy that she was almost engaged to, but then cheated on him to be with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
Or
the
girl that she was with right before me, who I know personally, that Taryn lived with while we were still together and slept in the same bed with while we got together.
Not out of wanting to.
No. We don't need to go. I'm just giving the context. Okay, so fuck, marry, kill. It's hard because college girlfriend, I don't know anything about.
Right, so you know things about.
But I know that she's married, so clearly wife material.
Yep. So is boy, also married.
Okay, the boy is like a pastor, so I'm not, and he's a boy, so I'm not marrying him or fucking him, so I'm killing him.
Okay.
Sorry. I almost said his name.
Sir.
Sorry, sir. He's dead now. Now this is tough. I think I would marry college girlfriend and F recent ex.
Why?
Because from what I know about recent ex, I would not want like a partnership with this person. I think with college one, I would have fun with. Like, I think I could like have a partnership with. We could maybe do the same things. Like, I feel like they seem easier to live with. Over most recent.
Interesting.
And most recent, it's like, it's a one-time thing. Whatever.
In reality, I think it would be very swapped.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about college. I mean, I know
you're just
experience with
assuming
college
is.
She seems nice.
I mean, so is recent.
Totally. But I'm saying, like, yeah, feels like easygoing would be easy to live with.
Okay. I get that.
I don't know.
This is so intense. You know what we should do?
I'm like, we should have drank.
If the other person answers it, then you have to drink too. So there's incentive.
Okay, we'll start that.
Okay, you go. Ask me.
Okay. Oh, I like that. That's smart.
Okay.
But also, I was like, do you want me to answer that one? Because that, I feel like, if anything, like, put you on the hot seat of, like, the intel. Like, I can only base any of those assumptions off of what I know of them from you.
Yeah, but you know one of them too.
That's true.
Anyway.
Okay.
Hit me.
What products of Cam's do you secretly use the most? Is there anything of mine that you're using that you just like don't tell me?
No.
I don't believe
it. That's not even like some vibrators that you get in the mail sometimes that are ours, but like were yours.
I think you secretly use my razor the most.
Oh, duh.
Because I told her I don't want her using my razor.
Yeah, I do.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I use your razor.
Yeah, I'm really freaked out about sharing razors. Like my mom even told me when I was younger, like don't even use my razor. Like it's really bad. You're not supposed to share each other's razors. And I've told Taryn this, and I always notice the razor like a different position.
I try really hard to put it back.
You don't try hard enough.
Yes, I do.
Not hard enough though. It'll be on a completely different spot.
I get them really mixed up about where things go.
I know.
But I really do think about it every time I go to put it back. When I do
sure
use
you think about it.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was hanging.
Yeah.
But then it was apparently
it's
horizontal.
Usually hanging, but then you put it on the little shelf.
I knew you looked. That makes so much sense.
Well, I'm super aware of where my things are.
Yeah.
Whether it's messy, clean,
but what's mine
matter.
is ours.
Not with the razor. Don't love that. But I kind of got over it. I mean, the toothbrush, I used to say never, and now I have fully let that go.
That I'm like,
that's whatever.
A mouth is a mouth.
It's fine. It's fine. The razor, I'm still
I get that.
Not thrilled about.
To be fair, I don't want to use yours. I only
Yours
use
was
it.
in there.
No, I only use it in times of need.
Yours was in there.
If I have used it when it is next to mine, that is because mine is dull. And I just
So you're
haven't
dulling
changed
mine
it.
out? Get the fuck out of here.
We share. Everything's sharing.
Okay, wait, drink.
You drank. I answered, and then you answered on top of it. Lame.
I told you your answer.
What's the most embarrassing thing that you've done while drunk?
Oh my God. Slept with a man.
Yeah, that is embarrassing. Good job. I'll drink. What
That
age
was
were you?
kind
How
of-
old were you?
Okay, wait, let me think. I've tried to get this timeline right. I have a really hard time knowing like when things happen. Like somebody asked me when I got my period the first time the other day, and I was like, I don't know.
Everything to me happened when I was 12.
I was not 12. It's sex for the first time.
Yeah,
But yeah, that makes
true.
sense.
But I'm just like, it's probably 12, 13.
I think it was.
This is going to make me sad.
Why would it make you sad?
For you. For past you.
I think I was like 14 or 15.
See, that's so sad to me.
That's sad to you?
Well, yeah, to just picture you're so young and fun. I know that's when a lot of people are having
I was
sex.
a little too young and fun.
Oh. Were you scared?
No, was I scared?
I don't know.
Okay.
Cute.
I was scared the next fucking day, but I wasn't scared getting drunk and hanging out.
Oh, I wish I knew you when you were 14. Cute. I bet you
Yeah.
were cute. Okay.
Okay. Who is your hall pass? Or I guess, who would you like your hall pass to be?
None of these we're not going to answer. We're going to answer every single one.
Well, that's good that it's making the other one drink. Which I also think my mezcal is lower than yours. So who's taking baby sips now, bitch?
My hall pass would be, to be fair, any hall pass opportunity I would never do without your, God forbid something, not God forbid, God, something happen. Not even God willing, just in the event that something were to happen. I would never, I can't even imagine who it would be that I would be like, please. Like,
No,
No.
of course not.
but like,
But in like, not in a real.
I
like,
know.
Most people who have a hall pass, it's not actually a hall
it's like
pass.
you kiss them when you're drunk, maybe. Maybe that's easier for me to think of. Like you're like at a bar and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe we're hanging out.
Who would you want? Not even that far. It's like, who would you want? If you were allowed and it was okay and not a big deal, who would you want your hall pass to be? Like, you don't need to make it that serious of like, yes, I will be sleeping with this person if I have the opportunity.
All of like my young crushes are flashing through my head. I'm like Paul Walker, Zac Efron, Margot Robbie is recent. I'm like, she's so pretty.
You can only have one, honey.
I know they all want me. Who will I choose? I would choose. Ooh, maybe I'd pick like an athlete for the fun of it.
What's the fun?
Just being then like seeing them play football or
You're
tennis
just
or
sleeping with
something.
them, honey. You're not married to them.
No, but then afterwards I'm like, that was fun.
Mm.
Like for the memory's
Oh,
sake.
like you like.
I
see them.
literally can't think of anyone. Who would my hall pass be? Like none of those people do I want to sleep with. Actually,
That's tough.
I'm feeling asexual right now.
Wow, that's weird.
There's no one that I'm like, vibes, let's go.
Yeah. Wow.
If I don't have an answer, do I have to drink? Who would my hall pass be? Do you have one for me?
No, but
Maybe Rihanna.
That's a good
Maybe
one.
Rihanna.
I saw a really funny TikTok that was
Rihanna.
like
You have to drink now.
every time. Okay.
Yeah, Rihanna.
I saw this TikTok that was like, my husband's so dumb. His hall pass is like Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
He's never gonna sleep with Margot Robbie. My hall pass is his brother.
Holy fuck.
Where it's like you actually like if you're actually gonna have a hall pass situation with your spouse.
Yeah.
Which everyone, it's their joke. It's like you couldn't even.
Oh, but
fault
that
me
makes sense in a
if I
straight
slept
couple.
with Rihanna. Of course, I'm gonna sleep with Rihanna. Like,
Yeah.
You wouldn't even be mad. Where it's like in reality, it's fun. In reality, I would be mad. I would not be like, high five, babe. How was it? I'd be like, you did what?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? But it's just so funny that no one picks like an actual
Someone
person
they
you could
know?
sleep with.
Who would do that?
Yeah, it would be insane. It would be insane.
Yeah, no. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. I keep forgetting who's asking what.
You have to drink. Did you?
I just did.
Okay.
My whistle's wet.
What's the most illegal thing you've ever done?
Oh,
We're too honest for this
is
game.
that my list or your list?
Oh my God, that is your list. I was like, I don't remember
I was
writing
like,
that.
we have the same.
This
cues.
question made me laugh. For the third and final time, what is your biggest insecurity? Is it your nose?
That's so funny. Not right now. And I don't know if that means that I'm getting more insecure about other parts of my body or I'm getting or I'm choking on the mezcal or I'm getting over my
That
nose
insecurity.
issues.
Oh, hun. I hope it's not the former.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Potentially. It's not my nose. It's definitely not my nose. I go very long periods of time not thinking about or disliking my nose. It's really just like annoying that I wish in some like angles and pictures that look better. But generally, like if I'm getting ready, I'm not like, ugh, my nose. It's when I'm wearing sunglasses. That mezcal really hit. Or
But it's perfect. It's just like
it's not. It's like very lopsided. It's like it doesn't look great at a lot of different angles, but it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. And I like that it's not the fucking same nose everyone has. I feel like everyone's getting the same nose job.
snowflake nose.
What?
Snowflake.
Snowflake nose?
Yeah, you have a snowflake nose.
Like everyone has a different one? They're all different? Oh. Like
Snowflake.
Snowflake. I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Sorry, no, I meant that everyone has a different one. It's unique.
I think my longest standing, current, and probably forever insecurity is
Manifest it,
my
baby.
weight. I've just always like that's always been an issue. And it's so much better now where it's like not incredibly unhealthy, but it's just that's probably the thing that I think about the most, which is so stupid. That's pretty embarrassing. I should have not have answered that.
I took a really big sip
Yeah, honey.
to truth. I'm sorry you feel insecure about that. That's really stupid.
That's okay.
It's not okay.
When
I bet
did
the weight
you-
of that is a lot to carry. Funny or no?
That was funny.
Okay.
That was funny.
Wait for it.
Oh, okay. Stupid.
I'm just kidding.
When did you get the most jealous when someone hit on Cam?
I feel like people are always kind of hitting on Cam,
What?
but you don't notice it. Like people are like really trying to like be around you and stuff like that.
That's not
But
hitting on me.
No, it's-
I'm just great to be around.
also
It's
that.
different.
The most jealous I've ever been when someone was hitting on you. So this doesn't quite answer that, but there was a mutual that I knew had liked Cammie before we were together. And I just found it really hard to be around that person
Yeah.
when we first got together. It didn't make me, did it say jealous?
Yeah. So
I wasn't jealous of them. I was just very uncomfy and like annoyed. And then it would make me feel insecure if like you guys were talking or something like that.
So maybe jealous, but we don't want to call it that.
Not jealous
Like, I feel
because
like you
I
just
wasn't
described
like,
it.
no, to me it feels way different.
Yeah.
I didn't like envy them at all or like,
Yeah. But I don't think jealousy is envy.
but I also didn't
Think
I
that
wasn't-
you had anything to worry about.
yes, like I wasn't like, you're going to go be with them.
Yeah.
It just was like,
I don't like
it was just aggravating. I just felt it was like a fly. I felt
it's
that.
a form of jealousy. I think that counts.
Okay. Thanks.
Good job.
Did you drink?
I did.
Oh, to the truth. Okay. Now, I really want you to think about this.
Okay.
And you can't drink to this one because then we'll know the answer.
Yes, I can. What do you mean?
Trust me. If you fell in love with someone else right now, fell in love,
Mm-hmm.
and after a year, you were still deeply in love with that person,
Mm-hmm.
would you stay married to me?
I don't think that that's possible. I don't think.
But
well,
hear me.
No, but I get to.
All right.
You got to share your whole jealousy story and call it not jealousy.
No, but this is like a would you rather.
Yeah, but I don't find that is possible. We'll get to it, but I don't think that you can just happen to fall in love. Like you might start to get feelings. You don't go from like meeting someone to be like, I'm all of a sudden in love with them. Mm-hmm. You would notice that there are some feelings there first, and you could take yourself out of those situations. If it, like, I don't even know where I would meet this person, that they would be in our life. But let's
say it was like my mom.
Well, I am in love with your mother, so. And I'm not leaving you, so I guess not. No. I guess, like, I don't go to an office to work. But let's say it's work, so it's somewhere where I can't get away from. It's not like a new friend where it's like, yeah, you're going to stop hanging out with that friend if you, like, think that
you're going to stop.
You're done. You're done. Yeah, I think you would remove yourself from that situation. I think, yeah, sure, there's some circumstances where it might be harder to remove yourself. So maybe like a work situation. But yeah, I don't think I would ever allow myself to be in that situation at all. If it somehow happened and I like fell into it and whatever.
You're stuck on a plane for a year with this person.
Totally. Sure. If I'm in love with somebody else, in this scenario, am I still in love with you?
We're married.
You could be married and not in love with somebody.
I don't know. Are you in love with me right now?
Yeah.
Well, then it would be right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's weird. I think you can totally be in love with two people at the same time if you allow yourself to do that. But I just think that would cause so much heartbreak and heartache. I think if I was in love with someone else, it wouldn't even be that I would leave you to go be with them. I would be so concerned that I need to like figure my shit out. Yeah, I think I would just cut that person off before it would ever even get there. I just don't understand how that's an option.
I don't know how to help you through this.
I don't know. I think assuming that I'm in love with you the way I am now.
Yeah.
We're already married. We have history.
Yeah.
I would tell you and give you the option.
You would tell me I'm in love with someone else. Do you want me to stay with you?
No, I'd say I want to stay with you. I want to work on it. I will not speak to this person anymore. I would like quit my job wherever they are. I will remove myself from this situation. I have this with you and I want this with you.
Do you think you would really tell me instead of just like try to handle it on your own? Or would you try to handle it on your own and then tell me?
I think it's a bigger thing. If I was capable of loving someone else, I don't feel it's fair to not give you that option of like, I don't know. Initially, I think I would, if I started having feelings for someone, I would cut them out of my life. And then that would be it. And then I probably wouldn't tell you that. I would deal with it in therapy, make sure like whatever, if my therapist was like, oh, you really have to tell her. But I would just end that. I would cut that. If it got to I'm in love with somebody, that to me, it's like I'd have to do so much inner work to figure out how I let myself get that far. And I do feel like I would have
comes around.
I would have betrayed our relationship if I allow, like, you don't just fall in love with someone
that's like
that
talking
you're friends with.
And
like,
you're
that to me, I would have emotionally cheated to get to a point that I'm in love with someone. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm telling you and then fighting to keep you. Or this theoretical person I'm in love with running away with, like whatever it is. But no, I think I'd have to tell you and I'd have to work through that with you.
This do be making me sad.
Well, maybe take a little sip of your drink and you'll
I already
feel
did
better.
take one when you were talking.
Should we take another together?
Sure.
But guess what, honey? Did you hear the
truth.
beginning? I'm never going to fall in love with anyone else.
You said it wasn't even possible.
It's not even possible. Frank.
Oh my God.
Frank wants the mic. I don't know if you guys could
can
hear
hear
him.
this, but Frankie's over here and he just flopped over and went.
He's like, my mommy just can't be in love with anybody else.
Yeah, don't worry, Frank. We're never going to leave you.
I wish you guys could see him right now.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. My next question for you.
Yes.
Are we getting through all these? Should I like skip around to ones that are better?
How many? We didn't set a timer for how long we've been recording.
It's been 26 minutes.
Okay, let's do like 3 more each.
Oh wait, then I need to
get to some juicies. Is there going to be any that we don't answer? Try to get me one that you think I won't answer.
Okay, wait. What is a secret you had as a child that you never told your parents? We can also just rapid fire. Well, let's get through all of them. We'll just rapid fire at the end. And you just immediately answer or you drink.
That I use like the back massager as a vibrator.
Who's back massager, Taryn?
Family.
Other people are using this back massager?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anyone else using it.
But it was the family back massager.
Like it was, I obviously didn't buy it. I was like,
did you clean it?
Yeah. I didn't do it naked either.
Oh my God.
I know. Anyway.
I really hope your family's not listening.
Drink.
Oh my God, you should drink to that, to be honest.
What annoys you the most about me? Real answer.
When you talk with your mouth full.
With food?
Yeah. No, full of air.
It annoys you? That's the thing
Yes.
that annoys you the most about me.
I think so.
If we were sitting in therapy, you would say that's the thing that annoys you most about me.
No, because there's nothing to talk about in therapy about that. I'd pick something that like would have some substance to be like, it really annoys me.
Well, technically, I did have substance in my mouth in those moments.
Maybe that's whatever you're doing now.
Shut up.
It bothers me so much.
Okay. I've really been working on it. And then sometimes I feel as if you do it and you don't realize it. And so
everyone does it sometimes. It's just the frequency, it grinds my gears.
Okay.
Drink. Oh. With your mouth shut.
That felt like an easy answer, a cop-out, if you will.
It wasn't a cop-out. It wasn't a cop-out.
Go ahead.
That like I could sit here and think of stuff, but I'm like, that is
genuinely
that the most often is annoying.
Well, yeah, I do have to eat.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll sit in a different room when we eat.
Just shut your mouth. It's not that hard.
Then don't ask me questions and try to chat with me.
Finish like I'll ask you a question or like I'll say something, I'm talking, and then like it's your turn to talk, and you will take your fork, take a bite, and then answer it.
Blasphemy.
You do it all the time. You do.
I go, okay, let's play this out. Ask me a question.
How was work today? No, you don't go, hold on.
No, you
literally are like, yeah, it was good. And then I'm like, oh my God.
Sorry that I can't even wait to speak with you. That's how excited I am and in love with you.
Shut up.
And in love with you and would never leave you for another.
Fuck, marry, kill my exes.
I think we've done this before.
I think you did like, who would you go on a date with?
Oh,
is what we've answered before.
Marry, kill.
It was when we played Would You Rather. It was similar. A lot of people love talking about my exes.
I don't want to fuck any of them.
Yeah,
I don't want to marry any of them either.
Yeah. Good luck.
I would kill.
Are you going to use names? How are you going to say this?
The recent.
Yeah.
For I'm scared. And I would, that would be better for me. Yeah. And I would probably, just because I know the other.
Say it.
Just because I know Shannon, I would marry Shannon, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know the other girl. So to devote my life to this other person.
That you know nothing about.
That I know nothing about. Like, I feel like
so
I just go in for a bang and run. And then Shannon and I could just be
buddies.
We'd be buddies.
Yeah.
And we'd share a laugh every once in a while, but
Frank,
who's to say how long Frank is climbing onto me. Okay. Drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Couple more.
Hi, Franklin. What's up, buddy?
Have you ever had a crush on someone that we still hang out with?
No. I don't really have crushes on my friends, Like, it's so funny to me because I've always felt that way. Like, I'd always feel like I miss out on the quintessential, like, oh my God, I have such a big crush on my friend. But then I realized my first girlfriend ever, we were friends first. Mm-hmm. And you and I were friends. It's just that if I've had a crush on one of my friends, we date. Yeah. Like, I don't have friends where I'm like,
I don't like have friends.
I don't have friends, period. No. You know what I mean? I'm like Sim is my best friend.
And you can't fathom having a
I
crush on
adore
her.
everything about her.
Yeah.
I could hang out with her forever. I could have 12-hour dinners and never run out of something to say. Like, you would think, like, that's chemistry. We're great. But I and she cannot fathom and, like, step. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I get that.
I just can't imagine. And I love my friends. Even, like, I know a lot of people think that Joanna and I had a true thing. We just did it. Like, we never had crush on each other.
Yeah, it just was not a crush. It was just is what it was. Was what it was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've kissed Amy. We don't have a crush on each other.
I've also kissed Amy.
This is when the real tea's coming out. Jesus. But you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah. Okay.
well, Frank's like, Mommy, I'm going to sit here.
Frank, do you want to say
drink.
anything? No. Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's rapid fire now.
Okay. Let's see.
Hit me with 2 back to back, then I'll hit you with 2 back to back.
If you had to get back together with one ex, who would it be and why? This is the last for real one. This can't really be rapid because I'm sure you're going to have to think and then I can finish the rest.
My life would be so different
Yeah.
with all of them. Can I say someone I just dated? Like, it was never, like, super serious?
Sure.
Yeah.
I know who you're going to say, I think.
The guy. Ohio. Wisconsin.
Ohio.
No, Wisconsin. Ohio was
and
college.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, there were 2. Ohio was early college.
Oh my God. I
Wisconsin.
Don't know about Wisconsin.
Yes, you do.
Who the fuck's Wisconsin?
Yeah, you do. I would pick him because he was so good with me when I was like trying to come out, didn't know how I felt, whatever. He was so non-judgmental.
He'd be like a really
was
good
like,
husband of a bisexual.
100%. I honestly think that his wife is bisexual.
You really?
Like vibes.
I hope so. That's
his
cute.
wife also dated my big college ex. I was so jealous. But yeah, how funny is that?
Wait. Oh, the guy.
Yes.
Okay.
How crazy is that?
I was like, well, then she's for sure bi. I thought you were talking about.
No.
Oh, got it.
But how crazy is that?
That's nuts. Wow.
I would pick him.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Drink and then rapid me.
It's yours.
Oh, okay. Drink and then rapid me.
Yeah, that sounded
For people not watching on video, Frank has decided to join me on this seat.
He's very cute.
He's very cute. Who's your favorite dog, Frank or Reagan's?
That's my question to you. Are you?
No, that's on here too. Really?
Yeah, I can't pick a favorite.
All right.
I love these babies.
Drink.
Frank just gave me the biggest side eye. He's like, really, Mom?
What's a white lie that you tell really often, or that you tell often, multiple times?
I'm busy.
Yeah, that's so fair.
I can't. I'm busy.
Yeah.
Literally in a towel on the bed scrolling fucking TikTok, but I just don't want to.
Just a different kind of busy.
Is that all yours?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I just did 2 because I had it.
Did you watch Cam's YouTube videos before you started dating?
Durr.
What is the thing you most struggle to understand about me?
Why some things upset you?
That's fair.
That's
Do you
the
want to
answer.
ask more? Or should I finish mine?
Yeah, give me a couple more.
Who is your favorite dog?
Not gonna drink. I mean, not gonna say it.
Yeah, guys, you can't ask people to pick their favorite kid. That
just feels
rude.
like a jinx.
It
Like,
just
even
feels
if I have
so
a
rude.
knee-jerk reaction, which I didn't, but even if I did,
I think
I feel
you
like,
do.
no.
What is the most illegal thing you've ever done?
I've ever done?
Mm-hmm.
I think sex in a public place is...
Yeah,
You
it's
can be a
illegal.
sex offender.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so scary.
That's probably the worst.
Yeah.
I
And
also broke into the bird's nest in Beijing.
what's that?
Where the Olympics was. You know that like crazy contraption? It's like an arena. It's called the bird's nest.
Yeah.
I broke into that. It was a really crazy story, actually.
That's crazy. You could have gone to jail in a different country.
I broke in when I was on a mission trip. So it was like me and 4 people. We hopped in.
Not under the eyes of God.
I know. And then we ran around. And then one guy
And then you had sex on the field.
went on the track and ran on the track.
Well, if you're already going to be in there.
I know. I was
why
too
wouldn't
scared.
you? I can't believe you didn't.
But then I sat on the bleachers. Then a guard was coming. They were like, yeah, and they're screaming. And then we went running. And to get out, you know how when you're leaving a gated area and there's like bars in between the rows to like separate people?
Yeah.
You had to stand on that and then throw your body over the fence because the fence was like 10 feet tall. It was really tall.
Oh my God.
We all went one by one. I was last. Popped my foot up.
Did he grab it?
And I was straddling the top. And the guard is grabs my ankle, is holding me.
No.
And then
this is a movie.
I know. And then my guy friends are on the other side being
Yanking
like, let her go, let her go. He's a Chinese policeman, so he like doesn't know English.
And also like, no, why would he
I know.
probably knew exactly what you're saying, but he's probably like,
and I'm like
doing my job,
kicking my foot, trying to like get it out until
he was committed.
Oh my God. Until one of my guy friends finally goes, switch, I'll swap me. I'll go and you let her. And then
he fell for it.
And then then he let me go. I ran. We all ran. And then we all changed our outfits. We like had sweaters. We like swapped things, put our hair differently.
Baby, this is like Ocean's 11.
I know, it was really fun.
That's crazy.
That was a big day. I was pretty crazy.
I wonder what that guard's up to. I wonder if you might have gotten him in trouble. My final question is, do you pee in pools?
Most times, yes.
She actually gets in the pool to pee.
No, I don't. I don't not. But I don't. But I don't do it around people.
That's very considerate.
I always leave.
Thank you.
Okay, quick ones for you. How often do you look at fan pages dedicated to you or scroll your own Instagram?
Fan pages? Never. I feel like there aren't really
that kind of
anymore.
is over, right?
Yeah, I used to like look. People would tag me and stuff, and I would look at it, but I would never like go seek it out to see what they're posting. My own Instagram, all the time. Yeah. I look at my own content more than anybody else.
Yes. Yeah. And she sees
stories. I watch them all like 15 times.
She does. I'll honestly look on her phone and I'll be like, in my head, I'm like, whose story is she watching? And it's always hers.
And it's like, I'm not even watching it.
It's just instinctual.
I just like click the first little dot and obviously it's my face. And I just like, and I don't watch them. I just click through them. And I'll like do
You're
that.
Like, I love this content.
It's real. Like, this girl's awesome.
Next, when you first heard that I was religious, did you judge me for it?
No,
just later.
Well, I didn't hear that you were religious when you were religious.
True.
I don't really remember our conversation or how this happened. I think I was surprised because I think it was later. Like I knew you very well.
Yeah.
So then it was just like the opposite of what I expected. No, definitely not judge. I was like I'm very interested by it. And I think it adds like a really interesting layer to you and it makes you very empathetic and understanding.
Cute.
No judgment.
2 ex questions to end it.
Fabulous. Love it.
One about your exes. Respectfully, why did Cammie not enjoy the online presence with Shannon, but you do with Taryn?
Wow. That's a great question. It's not that I didn't enjoy it in the moment with Shannon. I mean, that's how I like started on the internet. Like making YouTube videos was really fun because it was kind of just like a date night and you just film it. So it's not that I didn't enjoy it in the moment. I actually really did like it and I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. And I think that's where the problem was. I didn't have a social presence much more than like being on Tumblr and having like a couple thousand people on Instagram. So I just didn't see that it could be negative.
Yeah.
And I didn't see how it could negatively impact me or people viewing it and seeing it as like, oh my God, this is goals when you're only seeing the best things.
Yeah, you're seeing like 1 hour out of.
Yeah. And then not realizing the impact it would have once that relationship ended. Like it's been 100 years and I still get DMs, messages. Taryn gets messages comparing, people saying mean things, people accusing me of stuff that's not true. Like, yeah. That's why I didn't enjoy it because it was like, oh my God, what did I just cause?
So crazy.
And it's like in a sense, I did bring it upon myself because I shared all these parts of this relationship, and then people felt like they were in it. With you, I think we are. Not that I was trying to not be authentic in that relationship and sharing stuff. It was just I was sharing good stuff. I wasn't strategically doing it, but looking back, it was like I'm not talking any of the bad. With you, I feel like it's really authentic. Like,
yeah,
we are, first of all, two separate people, and we're two separate people online. We have our own things. Like, of course, we'll consult each other when we're trying to respond to something or share something or articulate it right, but we are totally two separate people with separate identities. We'll never have like a couple's page. Like, we will always have our own identities.
Yeah.
And you're my wife.
That will be changing things.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think I'm a lot older and I have all those experiences of sharing too little or too much in the past. So I feel like I have a much better grasp on it, and comments don't hurt me as much.
Yeah.
So I just don't really care if people judge us or our relationship and don't like certain things about us being a couple. I'm like, I love our relationship, so like, well, I don't care.
This is it for me. So
yeah. So I think it's just different where I'm at in my life.
Beautiful. Good answer.
Thanks.
Lastly, do you ever stalk my exes online?
No. I don't know most of your exes' Instagrams.
Easy.
No.
Easy does it. I'll take another. Riggins has joined the party. Hi, Mama.
She's like, I heard you was talking about us.
Hi, gorgeous.
Which one do you like more? Me and Frank, right?
Yep, together.
Is that all of them? Cheers.
Cheers.
That was fun.
I'm hungry.
I drank more than you. Hey, Riggy, can we not lick Frankie's face like that? Oh God, I just spilled on me and I'm gonna smell.
You're gonna smell like a mezzy.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
that was easy. There wasn't one we didn't answer.
we did. I know. We're too honest.
That was just not that hard, I think.
No, it wasn't that hard.
Good cues, but we're just out here being we say so much.
Yeah, I'm like, I just don't really feel like there's much to hide. Like we sit here and record like we're talking to each other and this isn't going anywhere and no one's gonna see it. So maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's not. I don't know.
Fine.
I don't think we have time for another story from the audience.
That's okay.
So I think we might just need to do an episode where we give like all advice. Maybe we do like a little Q&A.
Fun.
So send us in your questions. Send them. Go ahead.
Nope. Send
them wherever you feel is easiest, but the best spot would be to email us. It's a more sure way that we're going to be able to see it.
Yeah.
stayinguppod@gmail.com.
Yep.
You can also send like an audio message if that's fun for you and you want to
That'd
talk
be fun
to
for
us
us
more. That would be really fun for us. You can type it up, whatever's easier for you. But yeah, email those in. If you also want to comment on the Instagram and stuff, DMing us is really hard because we'll look at it and then we'll lose it. It's much easier if you keep it on email and in comments. You can always DM us, but
if you're watching on video, I am being
bombarded. Oh my God.
I'm literally
it's just
gone.
Me. You cannot see Taryn at all. It's me and then Taryn being smothered by two puppies and Riggy aggressively licking every part of Franklin.
I love our life. You guys are so cute.
They're so
Thank you for being a part of my family.
Riggy,
we are
look
gonna
at the camera
go
and smile for the thumbnail.
We're gonna go watch hockey.
Make some curry
And make curry. Connor Bedard plays tonight. His first game as
Y'all
a
remember
pro.
the whole story we gave on Connor Bedard.
Yeah, so it'll be great. He's playing the Penguins, so that'll be fun.
Fun.
Anything else, honey?
Who are you rooting for tonight then?
I think it depends, but I hope that Bedard's like scores. And
Yeah, I
has
hope
a good game.
he has a great game.
Yeah.
Not too great though.
I love you.
I love you. And we love you guys.
I hope you have a nice rest of your week.
Thank you.
And also with you, our peepees.
And also with you. That was so religious of you.
Love
that's
you
not
guys.
even my
religion. Catholic was not even my thing. I just learned
that was
that
not
recently.
even my thing. Yeah, I know more about being Catholic than you do.
All right, guys.
Sweet dreams. Love you.
Sweet dreams. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Copycat.
Copycat.
Bye.